back the layers with Miss Ebony. We peeling back the layers with Miss Ebony. You ready? The layers effect. 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 We peeling back the layers.
Welcome to the Layers Effect. Welcome to the Layers Effect with your girl, Miss Ebony. Hold on, y'all gotta get rid of this echo. You gotta get rid of this echo real quick. Be patient, y'all. I can't do the echo. I can still hear echo. Okay. Give us a brief moment, y'all, because I know if I can hear you all probably can hear it too. Y'all can't hear me that good. Oh, but I thought I had paused it. Okay, y'all, it was me. I'm sitting here waiting. Hold on, y'all. Let me mute it. Hold on. How can I mute it? Okay. No echo. All right. Thank y'all. Technology. I thought it was my team. I was trying to let them get their stuff together, and it was me. Okay? Let's start over. Welcome to the Layers Effect with your girl, Miss Ebony. Thank you for tuning in. If you are watching this, which you are, you're watching me on the YouTube channel. So while you're up here, just because you're watching me does not mean that you have subscribed. So before I even get into the show, I need you to hit that subscribe button. I need you to hit that notification button and go ahead and like this video in advance, because trust me, you're going to like this episode. You've liked every episode. And if you haven't, you will. And if you haven't, that's because you haven't watched it, right? So I am so excited. I have a special guest today. It's my homegirl who I'm so excited about what she has going on, because her business is so needed, right? And I'm so excited. I've been waiting for today to come so I can share her with you all and so she can share her business. But before we even invite her in, real quick, shout out to my baby girl, Dominique. We just celebrated her birthday this past Monday. She turned 19 years old. In fact, this past weekend, we celebrated her birthday in Richmond with all her good old, beautiful, cute friends. Sunday, I had the opportunity and the privilege to host a 25th wedding anniversary. So shout out to the lovely couple, Mr. and Mrs. Gilbert Richardson. Shout out to Miss Sherry, Mama Sherry. Thank you for allowing me to be a part of your special day, right? So without any further ado, I hope you all have showed up. I hope you put the babies to sleep, the husbands to sleep, everyone to sleep, so I can have your full divided attention, because tonight we're going to talk about self-care and why self-care is so needed, because it is, right? It's like needed. So let's welcome my girl, Miss Stacy. Y'all give it up for my girl. Hey, welcome, girl.
How are you?
You know I'm excited, Stacy. We've been talking all day about the show.
Yes.
So you know I'm excited. A little under the weather. Not feeling that great, but the show must go on. I was not going to reschedule. Last week, I was supposed to have a show, and we did reschedule. We were doing some business. But like my husband said, every time I want to reschedule a show when I'm not feeling well, this is what he said. He said, listen, what are you going to do when you get big? Huh? What are you going to do? He was like, you don't think these celebrities are sick when they show up for work? I said, you're right. So I had to show up tonight, not
All right.
feeling well and all. But let's get into it. Welcome, Stacy. Thank you so much for
Yeah.
accepting the invitation, because you did not have to accept the invitation. So I appreciate that. So on my show, even though I know so much about you, I like to allow my guests to introduce themselves. So tell my listeners a little bit about yourself and something about your business. Let's go, girl.
Well, my name is Stacy, and I am the owner of Sashel Essence Spa. That is my spa services and my wax studio and self products, skincare products that I also provide as well too. And I'm located in the Hampton area.
Yes. Oh my goodness. So
Yes.
Stacy, how long have you been in business? And then tell us what even gave you the idea to put this together. Like, tell us.
Okay. So I've been in business for about 3 years. This
Okay.
came from the pandemic. That's a time where we all kind of went through a lot. And
Mm-hmm.
I got laid off. So I
Okay.
thought to myself, it's time for me to do business, which a lot of us kind of said to ourselves that we're becoming more independent owners. It's more, you have a lot of self-worth. So why not? So I told myself that at that very time, I like self-care. I love taking care of myself.
Okay.
And maintenance is a part of my budget.
Right.
So during the pandemic, I could not get any of these services done because things were shutting down. So I
Mhm.
figured, why not try to get in business for myself?
Okay.
Do my own services.
Yes. Smart girl.
Yes. So after I realized that I love what I have to offer and how it made me feel to give my own self-care,
Mhm.
I was hit from there. And I just wanted to give it all. So that's what, basically helped me to get into this business is my own experiences of not being able to get it. And some of the experiences that I've had that weren't so great
Good.
that I want my clients to have if I was to do this.
Good. Okay, so let's talk about the services. Because for me, like, they don't know, they're just now, and they will find out as they book. But you do stand out from a lot of the different businesses, spa businesses. It's more than just going to get a wax and getting up out the chair and leaving. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
So tell us first about your different products before we even get into the business. Let's talk about these products, because you put a picture up the other day, and I was like, that looks so yummy. Like, I just wanted to get it, go through the screen, pull it, put it in the bathroom with me, and just get in. Girl, okay, so tell us
Oh,
about your products. And look, your products that please let the listeners know, you're
mhm.
not getting these products over in China or
Oh no.
third world countries. Not saying things wrong with it, but we like natural made, you know what I mean, US made products. So tell us about your products before we even get into your services. And hold on. Hey Keisha, hey Elena, thank y'all for joining us tonight.
Hey. Okay, so I do make all my products handmade.
Okay.
So my newest baby is my candles, my self-love candle, and it has rose quartz crystals
Oh, I'll
and
get up there. Look at that.
rose petals. And when I say it smells delicious,
Mm-hmm.
oh my God, Ebony, this is like self-love on 1,000.
Mm-hmm.
So rose quartz, it amplifies self-love. It represents love and love for others. If anything
Mm.
gets into the spiritual part of things and
Okay.
crystals and stuff like that to kind of release energy,
Okay.
that's where I'm gearing towards
Okay.
because of this whole self-love aspect that I'm trying to bring more to my spa business.
Okay.
So this candle I made, it's a process. Let me tell you, it's not something where you just pour fragrance and pour
Right.
wax.
Right.
No, you gotta have the chemistry and everything behind it. But it's a very good candle, which will be on my site when I drop all my products on the 30th, and you'll be able
Okay.
to see it. But this right here, with a nice one of my little shower steamers and good
Mm.
music, you're all great. Yes.
Okay. No judging, but I don't know how a shower steamer works. How does a shower steamer works?
Oh, well, I have my lavender sleepy time steamer. I have
Oh,
that's for menthol and one that kind of help you wake up in the morning, which is my
okay.
sunrise.
Okay.
So my sunrise steamer, like I said, it help you wake up, but the sleepy time is good for night. And all you have to do is just take it comes like a circle like this. You put it
Okay.
in the shower away from where the water's falling down so it
Okay.
doesn't go away as fast because it melts. So you
Okay.
just put it away, as you're showering, your water's falling down on it, you're rinsing off. You'll start to smell the aroma throughout your whole shower. It
Mm.
lasts because typically we take about what 15 to 20 minutes. If it, sometimes you
Right.
gotta go faster, but when you get in the shower, it lasts the entire shower. So now when you get out, you're relaxed because you had that lavender infused shower, that sleepy time. I put melatonin in my shower steamers, and you burn this candle, honey. When I say you're done, you're gonna be like, I just been sashelled today.
I love it. Oh my goodness. And that's so needed because, like, after a long day of the hustle and bustle of being at work and then coming home with your family, and maybe if you belong to an organization or so many different things before you can actually wind down, right? And then it takes so long for our mind to wind down for us to go to sleep, because actually my body is ready to go to bed around 8 o'clock, but my mind has not settled. So that's why I'm going to bed 11, 12 o'clock, and I'm not getting as much sleep as I really should be getting. You know what I mean?
Right, understand.
Yeah. Also, look in the chat, a bath bomb for the shower. Okay.
Yes, yes. It's
Sound
so,
good to me.
and I make it homemade. Nothing is bought. I don't have a wholesale vendor because I am my own vendor.
Okay.
So these things are a process. It takes days, and when it gets done, you could tell the love that's in it.
Okay. Are they safe for children too? Like my son, he has this hard time getting to bed at night. Take that shower, and he's still up for an additional 2 hours. I need something to relax him and wind him down.
Yes, it's safe for kids. My menthol one is what I use for my children because they tend to be stuffy. The seasons are,
Okay.
so the one with the menthol is more for sinuses. It will drain you. But at the end of the day, if you're taking something for drainage and it has menthol like vapor, of
Okay.
course it's soothing for a
Yeah.
cold. So
Yeah.
you're going to feel drained. He made a mistake and took that bad boy before school and was done. Do you hear me? The teachers had to call me to tell me he was so sleepy.
Poor
So
thing.
it's
Mommy,
safe.
come pick me up.
Yes, so it's safe for kids too.
Okay, sound good.
Mhm.
One of the things that stand out with your business versus a lot of the others is your services aren't just for women. You don't discriminate. You offer your service for women, men, and even children starting with 13 and up, right?
For like eyebrows,
Yeah.
parents allow them. I will do eyebrows for teens, men too, because they need self-care too.
Mhm.
Facials, all of that. Men need to be taken care of.
Yeah.
Sometimes you feel like you want to treat your husband or your fiance, boyfriend to something. Send them somewhere to let them know that, hey, I do appreciate you. Here's
Yeah.
a day where you can think about yourself for an hour or so. And
I'm gonna tell you what I like about it, Stacy. I
uh-huh.
like it because so my hubby and I, we're supposed to take turns doing like massages and like catering to one another. And
Right.
he's really good. Like he'll give me a massage and like, oh my God, it'll put me to sleep. But when it's my turn to like,
Uh-huh.
I'm not gonna lie, I start off real good with the massage, right, Stacy? And then I start laying down on his back and and then grind you all the way down there. And he'll be like, don't worry about it. Just don't worry about it. So yes, these services save me some time. I can be doing something else, okay? And I'm
Right.
not a professional. That's why I'm not good at it. That's why I
Right.
can't stay in there and massage him for that whole hour like he can do me, because I'm not professional. That's not my profession. I don't have the
Right.
skill set at that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna send him to you so he can get his good facial. No,
Yes.
he did not. Look at this. See, this is. I'm not even gonna read it. It's in the chat. If you're not here on the live broadcast, you won't be able to see what the comment says. Okay. Oh no, he didn't display it. Did he just put it? You know what? I cannot. So talk about some other services that you offer, because you have a variety of services.
I do. I offer, the main thing is I'm pulling towards what we women are concerned about.
Mm-hmm.
So you have to target those things. We don't like hair. Some women don't care for it. It causes
Right.
odor.
Mm-hmm.
You just want it clear.
Mm-hmm.
However you like to have it. You go wearing a bathing suit. You don't want all that. So I provide Brazilians, underarm treatment. Sometimes as women we suffer with like darkness in certain areas. I aid with that,
Mm.
for inner thigh. You know, if you're a thicker woman, you rub.
Wow,
So,
you have something for that as well.
yes, so I do
Now, what
inner.
about the under armpit? You know, like once you do shave, then it's like darker under there. Do you have
Yep.
something for? Okay, nice.
Do also for HS, anyone that suffers from that.
Okay.
It's where you get the boils under your arms and and they heal and they scar. So I
Oh
have
wow.
scrubs and stuff
Okay.
that help with that. Um, I do have products that help with alopecia.
Mm.
I have services that I offer for alopecia patients, which I'm going to start to do. It's like bringing circulation to the top of the hair to the scalp, because that's what happens when you're losing hair there's no
Wow.
circulation. So if you come to me for 30 minutes and I'm just bringing that blood to the top of your
Yeah.
massaging it, you'll start to see a difference.
Wow. That's
Back
awesome.
pills, yeah, back pills, all kinds of stuff. It's so much things that I offer.
Now, what is a back peel? Educated. What is the back peel?
So you ever notice that a lot of women or men that they're always at the beach or they're wearing like halter tops and things and they may have back acne.
Oh, okay.
It's not a really good look. I
Mm-hmm.
would be insecure about it. A lot of women can be. My sister suffered from it. I healed it for her. The
Okay.
back is something that may not look appealing in a halter top dress. You want a nice clean back to look good in your outfit. So
Mm.
back heels, if you do that regularly, and stick with the treatment, you'll start to see that back acne come tone down. And
Wow.
then it will start to be clear. So that way it can look good. You know, when you put on a halter top where you want to be naked, you have
Okay.
back nice and they not like, ooh, you know,
Right.
you look nice in
The
the
back
front,
is a distraction.
right? But yeah, the back peel is something unique. Vajacials, I do that as well too.
Please speak on that because I remember early on this year when you were talking. I'm sorry, I ain't never heard that. And I've heard of, just getting yourself waxed and that's it. So please speak on that part, girl. Thank you for AJ.
Yeah, so it's like a spa on your vajayjay. After
Mhm.
you know, I speak for myself, but I know how guys like to, they always talk about how it look nice and how pretty and all of that, the terms they use. But
Right.
even as us as women, it kind of helps with ingrown as well too. So there's a
Okay.
preventable thing behind it besides the look of it, of what it
Right.
makes it look like. It's also preventable treatment too. So you get your waxing.
Mhm.
Sometimes I recommend coming back maybe 3 days after to
Okay.
get that, because when you wax, you're tender and you don't want to use a lot of friction.
Mm.
So I recommend, but some people want it right after. And you just get your mask on, you scrub that thing down, get those hairs out, those ingrowns. When you're done, it's nice and smooth and pretty. Yeah.
Yes. Okay, ladies, listen, honey. Y'all better show up, okay? Show up KJ facials, okay? Especially those, but listen, the older you get, and things start looking a little different, okay? The older you get, the more your man been tampering with it, you know what I mean? So it's important. It's self-care, okay? That's what it's
Yep.
about. Self-care.
Right.
It's so sad, but it's so true. During
Mhm.
this time, we're as people, whether it's a woman or a man, we're so focused, especially us women, we're so focused on the job and the kids and the man, or even the man, so focused on the household. You know what I mean?
Oh
Everyone
yeah.
focused on everyone except themselves. Like a lot of people have not had a self-care day. You know what I mean? In fact, I think I just started doing self-care since the pandemic, really, because I didn't have a choice but to start doing some self-care. It's like the pandemic set me down. You know what I
Right.
mean? But
Yeah.
I was raised that like, sacrifice and work, 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 work. It was no sit down. I was taught like, you're gonna rest and you're gonna relax when you retire and you get older, right? But if we want to be mentally healthy, it's so important for us to really do self-care because I'm telling you, that's why a lot of moms are snapping on their husbands, their boyfriends, and their children. They snapping on their colleagues at work. They getting into it with everybody because they don't have self-care. Or even men, there's a lot of men walking around with attitudes, okay? And they grumpy as hell because they need some self-care. You know what I mean?
Care.
So this is going to definitely change the energy of us, you know what I mean? And change our environment, make the people in your home a little happier. So definitely get your self-care. It don't have to be every day, but it's so important to take time out for yourself. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's
It's so
important.
important. And not even just us as adults, but children. And that's what I like about your business and your services is you do offer it to 13 and up because they need self-care as well. They need some time to themselves as well. As well. You know what I mean? It's very important. They don't have to wait till they become adults. And then we're showing them how to care for themselves now.
Now, yep, because it's important.
It's so important, especially young ladies. Oh my gosh. I remember right before school started, you had did a special for back to school for the young ladies to come and get their eyebrows waxed. Of course, those that have permission. But that's something so important because they are getting it done. You know what I mean? Or they're wanting to get it done. You did a whole special for them. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I thought that was dope.
Yes, my daughter loves it. I'm teaching her, so I'm the goat for her.
Yeah.
For the self-care. So she has it right in the home and she does very well with it. I'm very proud of her that she takes care of her hygiene at 13.
Good. And that's so important that we teach them now at a younger age, But the girls and the boys, you know what I mean?
Yes.
But listen, you all stay right there. We're going to jump into this video. And when we come back, we are going to discuss this new service that I promise you have not heard. You might have seen it on TV, but I don't think so. When we come back and Miss Stacy tells you about this much needed service, it's going to blow your mind. Stay right there. We'll be right back. Welcome back, you all. Welcome to the Layers Effect with your girl, Miss Ebony. If you are now tuned in, you definitely gonna have to watch it. Don't go nowhere. Won't you stay with us? But you definitely gonna have to catch this replay, okay? Because you have missed some good stuff, okay? But it's getting ready to get better. But if you are just tuned in, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make sure that notification button, that bell. Make sure you share this video. Make sure you like this episode. Stacey, I gotta go through this every episode because I get the views, but they're not liking it. They're not sharing. They just want to keep me to themselves. I'm like, share me. Share me, okay? This is good stuff. Share me. Share us, okay? So listen, that was a dope song, dope video. In fact, in the chat, a lot of people said it was nice. It was a really different song, different vibe. Shout out to my producer because he does go and research these different songs and give me different options and stuff, and he is never disappointed. So shout out to him.
Yeah.
You know who you are. Okay. So, Stacy, let's get into it, girl. I'm excited. So let's talk about this. Y'all, get ready. Okay. I need you to put your ears, put your face close to your computers, your phones, your iPads. Let's talk about this new service. What is the name of it and what does it entail? Let's go, girl.
Okay. So it's called Meditation Hour.
Mm-hmm.
And Meditation Hour is an hour just for my clients. You get 1 hour to yourself away from the world, from everyday life, everyday battles, everyday obstacles, and different things that you go through for 1 hour. When you come into my vicinity, you get get prepared. And as you get prepared, you're offered some services, offered different things. And then as you're offered those things to get started, then we're going into your 1 hour session where it's dim, soft music, aromatherapy on, at its finest. That's 1 hour and it's no distraction. So you cannot have your phone.
Did y'all hear that? Okay. Listen, we got to stop talking about, in fact, Jay is really good for telling me, like, I'll tell him, look, babe, I'm going upstairs to take a nap. I'm going upstairs just have some time to myself. And then when he comes upstairs to check on me, I'm on my phone. You know what I mean? And it's like, you didn't really take that time for yourself. You know what I mean? So with this service, you all, you will not be on your phone. You won't be gossiping. You won't be texting. You won't be doing none of that. Okay. So get all your dialogue and converse with whoever you need to converse with before this service starts. Share your location with your man or your girl. That's what you need to do. So they won't think you out there. They won't say whatever.
Right.
But it's very needed. So what made you decide to come up with this particular service? What was the passion, the purpose behind it?
Okay, because I'm a compassionate person. I don't give back to myself. I'm running behind my kids. I'm running behind my job. I'm running behind my business. I'm running behind outside world. I'm running behind being a woman of her home. That gets tiring on a
Yeah.
day-to-day basis,
That's
especially when you get off of work. You're like, darn, I gotta hit the stove, then hit the street because my daughter and son needs something. And then when you finally get time for yourself, now the phone is hitting you in your face because you're falling asleep trying to think of what you can do for your business. So one day I sat there and I said, you know what? With all this stuff that's going on, dealing with work, and I work a very strenuous job where
right.
you're dealing with 50 personalities a day, depending on how many calls come in.
Mm-hmm.
So you just never know what you're going to get. That's already mentally draining.
Yeah.
And pandemic, and then every time you turn around, the global and nationwide things that we're going through.
Right.
We as a nation, we are suffering.
Yeah.
And some people are unhappy, marriages are failing, relationships are in uproars, finances are dampered,
Mm-hmm.
children are being bullied, they're going
Right.
so
Yes.
depressed. And I'm just like, we have never bounced back. It's like we got a little relief and then we turned around and have to, now here's the inflation. We got to do that. So
Right.
we never get a break. So I said, you know what? No, I'm tired. I need to get back to my clients. And you know what I'm going to offer? Something that I can't give to myself. I don't think I'll ever get it, but it's okay. As long as I can give it to someone else, it makes me feel happy. The compassion. You get 1 hour of just time to yourself. Who wouldn't want that? And then it's like light massaging. Some people like hair combing. Some people just like their face touch, temple massaging. Or sometimes you just want to vent or just being quiet. It don't matter. That's 1 hour for you that I'm giving you because I know I can't give it to myself.
Right.
So
What I like about this service when you and I talked about it is it's different options. So it's catered to you. Like everyone don't have to come in there and do the exact same thing. You know what I mean? She has a plethora of options that when you get in there, you can say, you know what, I want to do this, 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 and that. And then it's like, bam, within that 1 hour, I'm going to make sure that we do everything that you checked on, everything that you selected. You know what I mean? But it's deeper than, like for example, you say you offer the light massaging, but it's more than that. You know what I mean? A lot of times when we talk about mental health and how important it is, right? And we talk about therapy, and therapy is so needed. I am so for therapy, right? But then you still feel like that's not enough. You know what I mean? Because sometimes, like I'll just use myself for example. It's not that I need to talk to nobody. It's not that I don't need nobody to talk to me. I just need to be able to detox and clear my mind. You know what I mean? And purify, like, you know what I mean? Like for real, just be able to just not focus on anything else. And so that's why I think this service is so beautiful. Excuse me. And it's so needed. I was looking at my social media page earlier this week, and I was sharing with you how people, it used to be a thing when people were hiding what they were going through, right?
Right.
Now people are hurting and going through so much. It's not hidden because they're crying out. People are really going through mentally where they really, their mind is always racing. You know what I mean? And the phone is always ringing. You know what I mean? Like I see people do a social media detox, which is good. But then do you detoxify yourself from that phone, from the outside world? You know what I mean? Right. Another thing, and I'm going to say it, you didn't say it, you probably want to say it, but I got to say it, we talked about was you having a waiver. When they come in, they will be able to know that everything that goes on in this room, only person will know is the client and you. You know what I mean? It's a safe place. And that's what people need. People need a safe place. And I'm telling you, it is so needed. You know what I mean? Because it's not happening. You know what I mean? Like, girl,
it's not. Confidentiality is a big thing with me, so I'm not going to say, well, so and so came in and got the service. Now if you wanted to put that as, oh, you need to check out her meditation service is bomb, then fine, or it's a good service or it's excellent, however you want to say that you experienced it. That's up to you, but I'm not going to say, oh, guess what, Ebony came and got her services today, because that is not for you to know. That was an hour to herself, and if she wants to share that, then that's what she wants to share. You could come in, Ebony, and talk about your whole life to me. I just wanted to know that I was there for you that 1 hour for you to vent, and feel like a new person when you walk out of Sasha Essence Spa.
Right. Oh my goodness, girl. And you don't discriminate. It's not a service just for women. It's a service. It's open to women. It's open to men. It's open to children 13 and older with the parent being there. You know what I mean?
Yes.
It's so dope. You know what I mean? And like
Right.
we can talk about as women, but men need this too. Men don't talk about stuff. So they ain't talking about it. They ain't going to no therapist. You know what I'm saying? Or even if they are, like, it's just so needed. It's that quiet time. You said something earlier that really stuck out. It's so much going on in the world.
Right.
It's so much going on in the world. It's like you almost don't want to watch your TV. You almost don't want to turn on your radio because there's always the bad news of what's going on in the world. You know what I mean? So you got to deal with your own personal life, and then you got to deal with the bad news of everything else that's going on. So in the chat, someone's asking, is this service available now? So let's talk about it. So when is this service available? And how does it work?
So it'll be available in October. And for the month of October, it is promo going where you pay only $40. Because after October, it's going to go up. But
I hear that. Say that for the people one more time. Listen, everybody got $40, okay? Because during the pandemic, it was the $40 joke going around where the women and even some men were collecting $40 from getting their phone bill paid. $40 for that. The $40 was the number. Do you hear me?
Right.
Everyone can find $40, y'all. This is a special, okay? Tell them for the month of October. I'm sorry. I'm telling you something. For the month of October only, y'all. Do y'all hear that?
For October, right? You're right, Ebony. For the month of October, it is $40 because I want people to be able to take advantage of this offer. Because guess what? The holidays are coming. That's another stressful season. Where will I get the money? Me, I know I'm about to be stressed. I have a birthday in October, birthday in November, birthday in December, Christmas, anniversary. I got a lot going on. So I'm just like, okay, I need my own hour. Maybe I'll put myself there and just But yeah, it's for October. Think about those things that are coming for you. It's about to be a new year. Think about how you want to use that hour, implement it into your budget. It's never about the money for me. It's about how it's going to make you feel. If you say, you know what, once a month, I'm going to go to Sasha Essence Spa and I'm going to take this hour to myself. Nobody can bother me. Nobody can call my phone. Nobody can do anything. This is just for me. But if you could get the $40 promo for you to get advantage of it and see how it feels, this may be something that you want to continue versus going to therapy. And when you walk out, you're still angry at therapy because you may forgot to tell the person something and you're like, wait till next week. Nope. This service, when you come back, you're like, I know I'm about to be relaxed. Oh, I just love coming here. That's how I want you to feel.
And it's so good because sometimes your mind is going through so much, you don't even know what to say. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Like, that's where I'm at with it. Sometimes I'm mentally going through it so much, I really don't have the words to, you know what I mean? Like, sometimes I wish I could take my head literally, detach it from my body and just set it down and have my little relaxation time. But I can't. But what I can do is come down there to your shop, to your spa, and have me some time, y'all. This is so important. You know, like, all jokes aside, the suicide rate is really big right now.
Oh, yes.
Not only is the suicide rate is big, but they're not just taking out themselves. People are taking out other people because here, you know what I mean? Like, you know, people are really going through. And I had told Stacy yesterday when we talked, I said, I feel like the service that you're offering, I could come there and mentally get naked. You know what I'm saying?
I loved it when you said it.
Like straight up, come in there and just let it all, just put it down. You know what I mean? And because I know when I go out that door, I have to go back to my real life. But I know that during that time, during that sacred time right there, it could just be me, all about me, and not the troubles and the worries and tomorrows and what's on my agenda, what's on my, you know what I mean?
Right.
That's so dope.
I'm ready for it. I'm ready for whoever can book for it. And when you come, please be prepared to know that there is a no phone policy. Yes. No phone.
I hear that. No
phone. We got to jump into action. This is a relaxing hour, and you don't want to waste your hour trying to tell so-and-so you'll call them back. Oh, hold on. I got to make sure you have all your stuff in order before coming, because once that door is shut and you go to your meditation, that is it for that hour.
Yes,
So
y'all hear that? She done put the disclaimer out there, okay? Listen, when you pull up, tell whoever you need to tell, whatever you need to tell them. Because when you get in there, okay, and the hour starts, it's all about you. And it's for you. Like, why would you want to pay your money and then coming in and your mind is still focused on other people? You're
right.
still texting your kids. Did you wash the dishes? No. Ask little Johnny if he washed the dishes when you pull up. Okay. So
Right.
okay,
Yeah,
it's
let them
so
know.
important.
I'm
It's
going
so
away for an
important.
hour. I'm taking some time to myself. I don't want to be disturbed. Let me tell you, if you could tell your manager that you need an extra hour at work for lunch, that's you speaking up and saying, I need that time away. So if you could tell your manager that, that's where you're getting paid. That's your coins. They may
Yeah.
not like it, but you need that hour. So you're going to tell them. I do it all the time. You could tell the outside world, I need this hour and I don't want to be bothered. And
Right.
it's going to work for you.
Take you a mental health break. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
It's so important. Okay, and I love it because you're not just catering to the women. You know, I always want the women. But when I talked to Stacy, she said, "Girl, this is for everybody. This the women, the men, the elderly. Come in here and get your meditation hour." You know what I'm saying? So
Yes.
I am excited. I'm really excited. It's something that I was going to already sign up for, but during our little audio sound check, Stacy was like, you know what, Ebony, I want you to come try it out because I want
Yes.
you to see it's the real deal. So you all, I am going to try it out. Stacy is gifting me with a free session. She, you know, when people do that, they already know you're gonna return and pay for the next one. You know what I'm saying? So I'm
Right.
excited. I will, of course, because it's discreet, I will not document inside of the spa. But when I pull up, I'll document. And when I get back to my car, I'm gonna give y'all a real deal. You know what I'm saying? But let's take advantage. We're gonna drop this information also in the Layers Effect Facebook group. If you're watching this and you're not in the Facebook group, go to Facebook, go to the search bar, and type in the Layers Effect with Miss Ebony. So, Stacy, the next segment we're going to get into the letter. But before we do, tell everyone how they can reach you. Like, what's the best way to reach you?
Okay, well, I do have my booking site, which also has my phone number on there, which is a phone number where you could text me directly, call me directly. I have a business hours from 9 to 5 o'clock. So you could contact me between those hours. You could also reach out to me on Facebook. I do have a business page, Sashel Essence Spa. So you could type that in and message me there. For those who know me, I have a personal page. You can reach me there. I don't let myself, a lot of times as business owner, we put restrictions. Don't do this, don't do that, don't do this. I mean, I do have to have boundaries because I am a family woman, but I also want you to let you know that I am available. So don't be afraid to reach out to me. And those are the ways that you can, and you could book, and you could also send me messages on the booking site as well. So
And the link is also in the chat. If you look, the producer has been dropping the link on how you can book. Again, before we go into this next segment, there is a promo for $40. Okay, $40 you all for the month of October only. Okay, it's going up. It's going up to its regular price. Okay, to the value that it should be. Okay, so book. Okay, I'm going to also drop it in a group because I know a lot of people are going to catch the replay. I'm going to drop it in a group as well. But you want to book. Also, when you book, because this is a hot commodity, she already got people that want to book. And October is so many days in October, right? So her regulars are already waiting for her to drop this. When you book, be prepared. There will be a small deposit. And the reason why is because what we cannot run into is you're booking and then you cancel it and then someone else can't have that date. That's so important. But book. Get this to someone else. If you don't want to go, book it for your spouse, book it for your child, your mother, your sister, someone you care about. All of us know someone that is going through right now. Let's just be real, okay? So gift it to someone, okay? The value is way worth more than $40, okay?
trust and believe.
Trust and believe, okay?
It
So,
is.
what you say?
Now, I say it is worth it, but I promise you, the compassion that I have behind it, I don't even think about the money. It's
Right.
good to get paid, but it's also great to see that smiling face when you leave. Like, you okay? Yes, I had a great time. That fills my heart. That's the payment right there.
I gotta say, you're definitely one who just give back. Earlier today, yesterday, I had received notification that someone that I know, water had got turned off. And of course, I'm a giver, right? But I knew I didn't have to pay for this whole bill. So I started reaching out to select people and was like, look, can you give to donate? So this young lady who is a mother, who is a hardworking woman, but lost her job, and she's not only taking care of her children, but she's taking care of someone else's children. I said, can you give? And Stacy, without a shadow of doubt, was like, here, boom, cash out went out, bam. You know what I mean? She's a giver. And so with this promo, it's like her giving back. You know what I mean? Because trust and believe, her business consultants went back and forth for her, like, look, hold on, what are you doing? You know, and she's like, look, I want to give back. She knows that this service is worth it. So she's willing to, for the month of October. And month of October is really big because it's also Breast Cancer Awareness Month. And if you aren't either a survivor, or you know someone who they may have passed from it, or you know someone who was affected, you know what I mean? Like, all of us know a woman. Just click on social media, turn the TV on, you know what I mean? That may have been affected. Okay, so it's really dope that she's doing this during the month of October. You know what I mean? It's also dope because my last show, I talked about how we are getting to the last quarter of the year, right? And it's so many goals that people have set that they haven't accomplished. It's so many different things you want to do, whether it's health-wise or business-wise. It's like, look, you don't want this whole entire year without focusing on you, right? Let's just be always transparent. A lot of you all that are watching this show have neglected yourself for the entire year up until this point for 2022, right? Yeah. And truth be told, we spend our money on what we want to spend it on. We spend it on Starbucks. I love Starbucks, but after I drink it and it's gone, it didn't do nothing for my mental. Okay, let's just be real. Everybody loves Chick-fil-A. We love getting our hair done, nails done. This is so worth working it into your budget to take care of yourself. Okay?
Yeah. Put your mental.
We get to the end of the year, and truthfully, we spend our money on what we want to spend on. You know what I mean? But this is a needed services. You know, we're gonna work on it, but this is in the future gonna be a service that your insurance company is gonna pay for. Let's speak that into this.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's speak that into How about that?
Let's talk about it.
Okay, because you gotta pay for a peace of mind. No matter what you think about it, you do have to pay for a peace of mind. Yeah. It just happens. So if you want a peace of mind, invest in yourself. Invest in yourself.
Because nobody else will, okay? But we're going to jump into this quick commercial break. We're going to jump to another video. And when we get back, we're going to get into the layers effect letter. My girl Stacy is going to stay with me. Y'all know how I work. I'm going to read the letter. I'm going to get my piece. Then Stacy's going to say what she feel about the letter. And then we'll jump to the chat. Stay right there. All right. Welcome back. Welcome back. Okay, hold on, y'all. Work with me. Hold on. Nope. Okay. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back to the Layers Effect with your girl, Miss Ebony, and my special guest, Miss Stacy. And tonight we have been talking about self-care, okay, and the importance of self-care. So during this segment, we're going to jump into the letter. I have a letter. What is really dope about this segment is what happened to Stacy?
What happened to her?
Mm-hmm.
She must have, her connection was messing up.
Okay, hold on, y'all. My spell. Okay. Should I wait? What do you want me to do?
Tell them about upcoming events.
Okay, so look, y'all. Before we get into the letter, there's some technical difficulties. Let me go these upcoming events that we have coming on. Okay. So coming up, the Chat and Chew Brunch. Hey, Stacy. Hey, girl. Even though I say live, if the stream is unavailable, so do you think the video is still gonna be live? It's still recording, all right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Still recording.
Okay, so look, before I jump to the letter, while I'm waiting for my guests to jump back on, let's talk about upcoming events, okay? So, Chat and Chew, which a couple of episodes ago, you all got to meet the co-host of the Chat and Chew, right? So, Chat and Chew is having a Chat and Chew brunch October the 8th at 12 o'clock. It's about 12 to 2, just 2 hours out of your day. Tickets go on sale September the 26th, okay? Put that on your calendar. Tickets will go live. Tickets will sell out, okay? The last brunch that the Layers Effect had, which myself, I sold out in a couple of days. So I'm telling you, you do not want to wait. Tickets will definitely sell out, okay? So that is October the 8th. I need you to mark your calendar. October the 8th from 12 to 2, there will be a Chat and Chew brunch. During the brunch, there will be some comedy, okay? Dope comedian, a woman comedian is going to come out. I'm going to give you more information on that, but you're going to have an awesome buffet brunch, some mimosas, some comedy, like just a dope time. And you get to hang out with the co-host of the Chat and Chew. So you're going to chat and you're going to chew. You're going to eat some good food, okay? So it's October the 8th from 12 to 2. Again, tickets go on sale September 26th. I will be dropping the link for the tickets in the Layers Effect Facebook group. If you are not in the Layers Effect Facebook group, you want to make sure you get over to Facebook, go to the search bar, type in the Layers Effect with Miss Ebony, and join the Facebook group, okay? Also coming up for upcoming events is Friday, September the 30th. We have Candles and Cocktails, okay? Candles and Cocktails, that's with Sugar and Grace Co. That's my little sister, her business. This event will be at the Loft Hotel in Chesapeake, Virginia, right? I'm going to drop her flyer and her information in the Facebook group. It's so important. Of course, I want you all to be here on YouTube because this is how you catch the live broadcast. But it's really important for you to join the Facebook group community so you can know about the upcoming events, the different businesses that are advertised, okay? That's very, very important. So, Stacy, you ain't missed much, girl. I just did I know technology, girl. Woo, child.
It is something.
It's something else, girl. Do you hear me?
Gosh.
I really thank God for my producer because he know how to just keep going with the flow. Go. Just keep going. She's gonna be back. Just go, right?
Sorry about that.
So let's get into this letter. Thank you in advance for the writer. Of course, we will keep your identity disclosed. Okay, so that part is important. But let's get into this letter. Let's help this sister because it is a woman that wrote in. So here it goes. Dear Miss Ebony, I'm in need of some advice. I have been living a lie for a couple of years and don't know how to come clean. I live in North Carolina with my husband, who my parents think is my boyfriend. I currently work 2 jobs. The problem is my parents think that I am currently enrolled in college as a full-time student and will be graduating next May, 2023, with my bachelor's degree. Truth is, I got kicked out of college last year due to my low GPA, and I know you are wondering, why don't I just come clean? But it's not that easy. I am the only child. I am my parents' only child. And if they knew everything, then it would break their hearts. They think that I currently live alone in an apartment that they are currently paying the rent for. Ooh, child. They think that I am dating my boyfriend, who is actually my husband that lives with me. They think my boyfriend, who is now my husband, lives on his own. I have been losing it. Give me some context and some glasses. I've been losing it because they are currently planning my graduation party. I was told they have booked a venue and are currently working on the guest list. My husband, who they think is my boyfriend, has threatened to tell them that we are married when we go home next month for my mom's birthday. I want to come clean, but I don't think next month doing so would make it much better during her birthday party. Miss Ebony, what should I do? Girlfriend, let me just say this, okay? First of all, listen, I understand things happen, okay? Truth be told, I start my journey of education 2001, and I dropped out 2003, and I had to go back to school to get my degree, right? Life happens. I understand that your parents have this high expectation of you, as we all do as parents, but you are an adult. And it is time to fess up. Like, you got to come clean. Now, I do agree personally myself. I don't think you should wait until next month during the birthday party to come clean to your parents. I think you should do so beforehand. You said you're working 2 jobs and they are currently paying the rent at the apartment that you live with your husband. Maybe what you and your husband should probably be doing is thinking about how you can come up with the money to maybe pay them back for the rent. Like how long have you been married? How long has your husband been living there? But you definitely got to come clean, because not only have they been paying for a residence for you and your now husband living at, but they also are putting out money for a graduation party, okay? May 2023 will be here before you know it, sis. So, like, you got to come clean, okay? This could be much worse, okay? You're not even, like, this doesn't mean that your education has to stop. You can find another school to get back into. You need to find out what you need to do. Maybe you need to go to a community college and start off slow and then come back to the university. I've done that, but you have to come clean, because you cannot, like, what are you going to do? You cannot continue to live this lie. You know what I mean? Before you know, you're going to end up being pregnant by your husband. He your husband, you know what I mean? Like, and then you got to tell him, now, my husband got a baby and I'm not in school, And what makes it really bad is they are paying the rent at a place where they're thinking, and they're probably paying it because they're thinking you're a full-time student. Because I know myself, I have a 19-year-old. I don't want her to work, right, Stacy? So, like, she's in school right now at VCU, and I don't want her to work. I don't want her to work, like, so right. I'm sending her money. But if I found out that I'm sending her money, her papa sending her money, her dad sending her money, she even has an uncle that put money in her account every month, and she ain't at VCU, why are we sending her this money? She could be working, right?
Right. So,
Stacy, what you think sis should do, girl? Woo!
Come to session assist and get a meditative.
Listen,
she need an hour. She needs 2 hours.
Listen, before you even do your confession, come get your hour in. Come, you say you're in North Carolina. Come on from North Carolina, because I'm telling you right now, because you don't know hours. Okay.
Before you relieve that lie, because to be honest with you, if you're a parent, as a parent, we have our hold on our children. Sometimes I find myself doing it more than I should and not letting go at a certain age of certain things that they should be doing. I have a 15 and 13-year-old. Mm-hmm. They're transitioning into different parts of their lives that I have to understand. Oh, they're not 8 and 9 anymore. Yep. They can do this on their own. Yep. So if you're an adult, you're living your life.
Yeah.
To me, I would have told my parents, no disrespect to you, but this is my husband and this is how I choose to live my life. Yes. Unless you're solely dependent on them, I would have just told them the truth.
Right. I mean, you have to, and she has 2 jobs. And I'm taking it, if you said I do, that he's working too. You know what I mean? I definitely think you should definitely come up with a plan to maybe pay them back for some of this rent. You know what I'm saying? Because I know me, and I know Jay. Like, and you two say, like, it's one thing we take care of our children, but I'm not going to pay the rent for you and this man living here. Yeah. And working at the job. Okay? So that part. Come up with a way that you can get his money back to her. Okay? And not only book a meditation out for yourself, but we need you to book one for mommy and daddy, because they going to need to detoxify their mind after they hear this news. But you cannot continue to live this life, because before you know it, you're going to be showing up at your fake graduation party, which is more money. They got the DJ, they got to get a venue. What are you going to do?
You're not thinking about the cost of how much effort they're putting into it for them to be disappointed. Right. I would just come out with the truth. I mean, you're grown.
Yes.
This is not high school.
Please do it before you get to October. Don't do it at your mother's birthday party, okay? Right. And I don't blame your husband. He's tired of living this lie. They thinking it's your boyfriend. You done got married. It could be so much worse. You know what I'm saying? Right. It could be so much worse. This is life. Life happens and life changes. Mm-hmm. It's okay. It doesn't mean you can't even go back to school. If that's your desire, mm-hmm. And if it's not your desire, be real with them about that too, and let them know, I have the desire to get that degree. I'm sorry. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But if you do, don't give up. But what you can't do is live this lie. Because the longer you go on living this lie, the worse it's going to be, the longer it's going to take to repair this
Right.
relationship.
Right. And
And it's not fair
fair.
to your husband because he been living a
Right.
lie with you. He gonna catch hell because you been lying.
He need 3 hours.
Okay? Go on and send him. Bring up family, okay? We're gonna do one at a time. Everybody gonna sign a little waiver, and y'all can go leave as a happy family. Okay, you're gonna be so
Right.
relaxed. You ain't gonna be able to argue or fuss no more. You're gonna let it
Right.
all go. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Oh my
That is crazy.
But yeah, listen, I do appreciate you right now. If you are interested, just like this writer did, if you are interested in writing and getting your thoughts out with a non-judgment zone, but we're gonna keep it all the way funky with you, please. Okay, is it in the is it up there? Is my email? I need glasses, y'all. Next show, y'all gonna see me with some glasses. I don't know if it's gonna be prescription or just me being cute, but I'm gonna have some glasses. Okay, there you go. The Layers Effect at www.mg.info. Yes. Send in your letters. I will not disclose your name at all, but I will. It is free. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna read your letter on air. I'm gonna get my feedback. If I have a guest, they'll get theirs. If not, we're gonna have to chat. I know we lost some people in the chat during the little hiccup with technology, but it's all good. You know what I mean? But look, Stacy, this went about way too fast. Like we did a part 1, part 2, part 3.
Yes.
So look, in fact, this is what I'm gonna do. I am going to, when we end here, Stacey, if you have time, I'm going to go live over in the Facebook group real quick, because I got to do a giveaway or whatever. But I just want to at least, we don't have to do the whole thing all over again, but I want to speak on the piece of this promo, this dope promo that we got going on. Okay.
Oh yeah.
So when we get through here, we're gonna jump into Facebook Live. Again, before we go, I just want to thank everyone that tunes in. I appreciate you all. This is season 2. We don't have long for season 2 end, and I appreciate you all. I do not take for granted that you all tune in. Y'all look forward to seeing me go live. And even if you don't catch the live, you catch the replay. I appreciate you all. If you're interested in advertisement packages, I'm gonna tell y'all something. We're looking for some sponsors for this brunch that's coming up. The Chat and True brunch again is scheduled for October the 5th. We got a dope deal for sponsorship. Not only do you sponsor, but you get to come out and also talk about your business live in person for a few minutes or whatever. If you have products, you get to bring your products to the brunch and sell them live at the brunch. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So we got that going on. Chat and True brunch, October the 8th from 12 to 2. Tickets will go on sale September 26th. I'm telling y'all, it's going to sell out. So I'm going to put in the Facebook group, September 26th. I'm going to remind y'all better get them tickets. Don't wait, because I'm telling you, it's going to sell out, and it's limited seats. The menu is not but so big, so it's limited seats, okay? Also, Friday, September 30th, Candles and Cocktails with Sugar and Grace. That owner of she has a candle business, but so much more she has going on. She makes her own incense, her own candles, her own colognes, her own perfumes, her own room scents. She will be on. Yes, Stacy, you gotta meet her. We got a network, okay?
Yes.
Do you hear me?
Yes.
She will be on an upcoming show. We're locking that in. Again, I appreciate you all. Good night, and meet us over in the Facebook group. Good night.